Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. Today we will discuss about a new news from economy and business on the website here. So this news is India bans some single-use and disposable plastic products. Okay, so you may wonder, what is single-use? Single-use is some products or some things that you use just for you, personal and individual. For example, a single-use bottle of water means that this bottle of water you just use it for yourself. You don't share it with your parents, your friends. So that is single-use. And now, before we start reading out loud our news, let's learn some new vocabulary first. So the first word we have disposable. Disposable. And this is an adjective. It means that meant to be thrown away after being used, like the plastic bags, the bottle of water, and some stuff like that. So the example here is a growing number of cafes in the city are no longer offering disposable coffee cups. Oh yes, of course, coffee cups is also kind of disposable things. And the next, we have a phrasal verb, is phase out. Phase out means to stop using something over a period of time. For example, the government has announced plans to phase out single-use plastic bags. So phase out here means that you stop using single-use plastic bags after a long period of time you're using it. And the third word is a noun, means alternative. Alternative. Well, it has two main things. For example, alternative can be an adjective and a noun, but in this case, it's a noun. And that means one or two or more options or possibilities. For example, if we don't like this one, there are many alternatives. And the fourth word is addictive. Addictive. It is a noun, and that means a substance added to something to improve it, preserve, etc. or etc. For example, almost all processed food contains many unhealthy additives. And the seventh word, I think, is potent. Potent mean this is an adjective and it means having a large or strong effect, influence, etc. For example, absinthe is an extremely potent type of alcohol that originated in Switzerland. And we have the final word is agent. Agent. This is a noun and that means a substance that produces a particular chemical or physical effect. And we have an example. Hydrogen peroxide is used as a bleaching agent in most household cleaners. Okay, so that's all the new words here. And of course, that's not all. Maybe when I read out loud this news, you can come across some new words you don't know. So you can turn on the subtitle and look up the new word they have just read out loud. Okay, so now is the article time. India banned some single-use and disposable plastic products. India has banned some single-use or disposable plastic products as part of a plan to phase out plastic in the nation of nearly 1.4 billion people. For the first stage, the government has identified 19 plastic items that aren't very useful but can easily become litter. It will become illegal to produce, import, stock, distribute, or sell them. These items include plastic cups, straws, and ice cream sticks, among others. Some disposable plastic bags will also be phased out and replaced with thicker ones. The government said that the banned items were identified while keeping in mind the availability of alternatives such as bamboo spoons and wooden ice cream sticks. Thousands of others plastic products like bottles for water or soda aren't included in the ban, but the government has set targets for manufacturers to be responsible for recycling or disposing of them after their use. India's poor waste management system and growing cities and villages means a lot of plastic isn't recycled. In 2019, nearly 30 million metric tons of plastic waste was littered or not recycled in the nation, the highest in the world, according to our World in Data. Most plastics cannot be recycled and are often burned to make energy, releasing more greenhouse gases. But plastic isn't the only problem. Making plastic releases greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, with a recent study identifying over 3,000 chemical additives used for plastic processing, some of which are far more potent global warming agents than carbon dioxide. With India producing over 243,000 metric tons of disposable plastic each year, reducing the manufacture and waste of plastic is crucial for the country to meet its 2013 emissions target. Plastic manufacturers had appealed to the government to delay the ban because of inflation and potential job losses, but India's Federal Environment Minister Bhupender Yadav said that it had been planned for a year. The government has previously introduced plastic bans in different regions, with the northeastern state of Sikkim becoming the first in India to ban plastic bag in 1998.